No, we will share some part of it. Essentially, I mean, it's not 95% regen as in, see, in a motor, when you use electrical braking, that is how there is an energy loss, which is a waste. So when I say 95%, it is the electrical braking that you are employing, which gets lost. So typically, like a motor has a unique RPM or a small band of RPM where it is more efficient. So typically, when you have to do regen, what exactly you're doing is when you have, say, I will just take a case of magnet motors because they are the most prevalent. Since there is a magnet and there is a motion in place, so again, laws of physics, magnetic lines of force is there, a conductor is there which is cutting, and if you put a load, a current is generated. So now that particular current is generated in a small band at which it is maximum, and other places it tapers off like a bell curve. So our patent is essentially to figure out a way in which I am having a larger band so that I am able to recover more cost. So as a proof of concept, we have simulated the design. However, this design was not a permanent magnet based motor. So our journey involved mastering the stator, which is now done. Now we will be moving ahead when we are doing our work on reluctance motor. We will be working on the patent part of it. So essentially, uh, just to give you an analogy, regenerative braking has been there in locomotives for ages because they have a predictive path. So they know that they're going to brake, say, 10 kilometers before the station. They will start applying brakes, which will maybe 80%, then it will keep on increasing. So in a predictive path, they are able to harness the energy back. And we are trying to get a very, very agile mechanism which reduces the unpredictable braking on the roads and employ. And this would be more topical for the bigger vehicles, not for two-wheeler. Two-wheeler, whatever regenerative is just a notional energy you will get, and it does not meet the cost matrix. And the second is probably more interesting to AAM is we are working on e-axles have already started coming into the market. We are working on a novel concept of a e-axle in which we would be able to give much higher efficiencies. That it is still into making, so I probably would, and we have labeled it Sudarshan Chakra because as the all potent Sudarshan Chakra which is there mythologically. We want to make an axial flux motor as a Sudarshan Chakra and power the e-axles going forward. So which we probably would be in a better position to share maybe a few months down the road when at least we have filed the initial patent and some groundwork is done.
Yeah, and in fact, I would like to add a bit to the technically as covered by Commander Narasimha. It is possible. There is no doubt about it on the this thing. But coming back to the business side of it, and I will be very candid with you. So whatever we said, it's a very high call in terms of because this would for 95% regenerating. This can only be enabled by the certification agency, wherein it is braking by wire. So when I have 95% regenerative braking, ideally I would like to brake using a motorized generator, and there is no brake. So brake probably are only there as a emergency measure. So these needs a lot of regulation changes in terms of world over, not only in India,
Yes.
wherein you have no brakes. So probably as an idea, theoretical, technically possible done, but from the business point of view, I'll be candid here that when we got down to motor design, we went around, we met a lot of people, OEMs, this thing, we found even the basic R&D in motor is missing. So we realized that probably it is a too high a call. First, let me give what probably the country does not have. The very basic, we've been making induction motors, but beyond that, there is nothing that was available in the country. People have been struggling with a very basic BLDC radial flux motor. So I think we will work on it, but the market is not ready for such a thought. So we'll rather go with the market whenever the market is
Yeah,
ready.
essentially, just to add, digital cameras have been there on cars for, I don't know now, years. I mean, they are far more better, but you still have a rear view mirror and a rear view glasses. So the point is there are so many dynamics in play. But I guess, yeah, world is changing, so technology will always find its way.
Right. Oh yeah, especially when it comes to drive-by-wire systems.
Yes.
So for
Yes.
everything
Yes.
has backup, so it makes
Yes.
sense.